Check, check. Hey, Mario. I don't know. I haven't really figured out. I don't really make set lists, so just see what people want to hear. How's it sound out there in TV land? I haven't done one of these in a bit. And all my shit is fucked up. Or different. My mic sounds hotter than it was. Oh, yeah, it's way hotter. Check, check. I wonder why it was that hot. I don't know what I was even doing. That it would need to be that hot. Check, check. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Ooey, ooey, ooey. Ooey, ooh, 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 ooh. Input 1. No. There we go. Hey, hey! Oh, Boomer, man, I hope everything's going as well as can be expected with that. Hope you're on the mend. All right. Okay, I'm gonna go live on Facebook now. Enable manual mode, confirm, manually start live video. Boom! I'm not doing Twitch. Figure fuck Twitch. I like Twitch, but it's just too much having that much shit going on. All right, we're live on Facebook. Now I'm just gonna get Instagram fired up. Hello, Facebook. All right. Live on Instagram too. Now I just need to get my thing up so I can see Dawn's messages so she can send me requests. All right, I think I'm good to go. I haven't done this in a bit because we had a big week last week. I kind of had to fuck with some sound settings, so if shit sounds weird, let me know. I'll do what I can to adjust it. But we just put out a new record on Friday called Keep Your Suitcase Packed, and I'm super stoked on it. The response seems to be pretty positive. Seems like everyone's digging it, which is it's pretty cool. I'm gonna play you all some music from that to start off. I saw someone just said they want to hear I Just Am, so I'm gonna do that. I'm on insomniac when I'm up all night, irrational when I'm quick to fight. I think that I'm depressed if I sleep too much. I worry I'm a drunk if I sleep through lunch. Think I'm getting old if I don't close the bar. Scared I'll get soft when times ain't as hard. These labels, they have gotten so out of hand. Maybe I just am insecure. Has been my state of mind since I was old enough to find the time to care about what other people thought about the way I talk and the clothes I bought. I know the passion is life, but it's plain to see it's only okay if people agree with your brand of sleight of hand. Because people hate what they don't understand. I'm an insomniac when I'm up all night, irrational when I'm quick to fight. I think that I'm depressed if I sleep too much. Worry I'm a drunk if I sleep through lunch. Think I'm getting old if I don't close the bar. Scared I'll get soft when times ain't as hard. These labels, they have gotten so out of hand. Maybe I just am not ashamed about the way I live. There ain't no right or wrong, there's only perspective and what's right for you. It could be wrong for me, and what's right for me, it may seem crazy. So you should judge yourself if you're to judge at all. Your own mind defines these alleged faults, and the actions that you have come to dread could be the strings that pull me out of bed. I'm an insomniac when I'm up all night, irrational when I'm quick to fight. I think that I'm depressed if I sleep too much. I worry I'm a drunk if I sleep through lunch. I think I'm getting old if I don't close the bar. Scared I'll get soft when times ain't as hard. These labels, they have gone so out of hand. Maybe I just am Cheers, y'all. The difference between religion and faith is like knowing it all and knowing your place. Faith lights the darkness we don't understand, and religion is faith with rules written by man. It's human to fear what we don't comprehend. Some people find comfort or life past the end. Others find hope in more tangible things. Mine's made out of wood and has 6 nickel strings. So live and let live. I'll try and do the same. There are not any right answers, just different shades of gray, different shades of gray. Oh, oh, it's the strength to survive, it's the will to succeed. It's the air in your lungs, it's the blood that you bleed. Complex as the free will imposed by your brain, or simple as love and when she feels the same. Like scotch is to bourbon and moonshine to rye. They're all different whiskeys, but you can't deny that follow too closely, they'll all end the same, with the illusion of genius that's gone the next day. So live and let live. I'll try and do the same. There are not any right answers, just different shades of gray, different shades of gray. not any right answers, just different shades of gray, different shades of gray. Oh, 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 oh. I saw someone say the vocals are a little hot, so I'm gonna. Hey, hey! Hey! I rolled the gain back a little bit. Keep me posted. Really not exceptional. Ooh. Need to turn that up now. Hey! Yeah, 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 yeah. Hey, there we go. Just needed to turn my monitor up. Really not exceptional, pretty average, I must say. My attention's always deficit, but my life resides in the gray, and I rarely follow through. My intentions, they are pure, and my heart broken, and I've broken some before. My friends are far from perfect, but they back me in this war. I may not always have a bed, but I will always have a floor. Sometimes I try to predict how the future will unfold. Then I realize I don't care, it will be far more fun to be old. Oh, oh. These hallucinations, they're whiskey and dough, and I'm looking for an answer that needs no proof. So I'll play the game, though I hate all the road, and I got nothing, I got nothing to lose. Fighting my own inadequacies, they consume me, I cannot break free. Mother always told me to believe, so I'll just breathe. Wait and see, there will always someone cooler, always someone better. Always gonna be a cat that makes a little bit more cheddar. That's okay with me, that's the way it is. One day I will be dead, all this shit will be relative, because the boy is born, goes into a man. Dreams are stepped on by anyone who can. I'm showing anyone my backhand, but the next day sticking to my plan. These hallucinations, they're whiskey and doors, and I'm looking for an answer that needs no proof. So I play the game, though I hate all the road, and I've got nothing, I got nothing to lose. These hallucinations, they are whiskey and dust, but I am looking for answers that need no proof, and I will play the game, though I hate all the rules. I got nothing to lose, yeah, nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, nothing, nothing, nothing. I got nothing to lose, yeah, nothing to lose. I got nothing to lose, nothing, nothing, nothing. I got nothing to lose, yeah, yeah. Broke a string. Hey, hey. I haven't done this in like a few weeks, and I forgot how to fucking stream. I forgot how to use all my shit. Where's my capo? Okay, well. So I started. I was able to play gigs last week. I played a gig on. The band did the drive-in on Thursday. I had a little bar gig in Arnold, Maryland that I'm going to be doing every Friday for the next month or so at Mother's Pub. And then I played yesterday in Rehoboth. Consequently, all my shit is spread out now. It was just sitting on my desk, but starting to put shit back in cases. All right. So once again, we just put out a new record on Friday. I'm gonna be playing some songs off that. Some men talk, some men act, some men are meant as a matter of fact. Some men lie while other men struggle, not concerned they're a big fish stuck in a puddle of consistency, along with taxes and debt. Some men speak unconcerned with fact. Some men lie with every single breath. Truth be told, I am my own man, fuck the rest, yo. Everybody's got a story to tell, how they've been heavenly charged to cross over the lakes of hell. But I pay no regards to the tales of the devil. Actions they speak at the most audible level. Making snide remarks, passing off his candor while he happily lives in his delusions of grandeur. Always talking loud about the freedom of choice, and he's just talking loud so we can hear his own voice. And if I walk the block, then he's walked a mile, and if I found an answer, then he's found a pile. He's acting insecure like a little child. He swears he's in control, he's just in denial. Everybody's got a story to tell, how they've been heavenly charged to cross over the lakes of hell. But I pay no regards to the tales of the devil. Actions they speak at the most audible level. Everybody's got a story to tell, how they've been heavenly charged to cross over the lakes of hell. But I pay no regards to the tales of the devil. Actions, they speak at the most audible level. Actions, they speak at the most audible level. I just saw someone on Instagram, Nicole, not Nikki, says she's been a fan since the Potbelly days, that is a fucking throwback, man. Like, where I'm from, Annapolis, Maryland, we have this sandwich chain that opened up when I was 17 years old called Potbellies. And it was a job. I worked there making sandwiches, but I started playing guitar at 17. And I started working at this place a few weeks after I started playing guitar. And they would hire acoustic guys and pay them $15 an hour. You get 2 hours, play a 2-hour shift and make $30 and a free sandwich and shit. And they let you play in the corner. And I was like, instantly, I was like, I want to do that. That was like one of my first goals. And I did it after about 6 months. I did it for like 3 months. I got fired because I sucked. So hell yeah, man. Cheers, Nikki. That's a fucking throwback, man. I always tell people too, man. People hit me up asking for like advice on singing and shit and like just whatever. Like, you just gotta stick with it and just do it. Treat it like anything else. You just gotta be really bad at it for a long time, and just one day you'll wake up and you just get better. You know, make sure you're practicing and using the right technique. And it's like they say with working out. You know, you just like work out correctly and you build muscle and you develop it. You know, but everybody's got to be bad before they're good. Unless you're one of those assholes that's a savant and just comes out dope at everything. In which case, go fuck yourself, because I had to work really hard at everything I do. Happiness is dark, sleeping on your lap. The simple things are the things that keep me coming back. But time, oh, time keeps moving on. Yeah, time, oh, time keeps moving on. When I was younger, I couldn't wait to grow. All the knowledge I couldn't wait to know. But the questions, oh, the questions never stop. Yeah, the questions, oh, these questions never stop. The wheel, it always spins. Where it ends, it begins. So breathe, enjoy the taste, 'cause this all ends with an exhale. I've always been scared of writing a cliche, so I am careful of every word I say. But a sunrise just took my breath away. It's a sunrise worthy of cliche. The wheel, it always spins. Where it ends, it begins. So breathe, enjoy the chase, 'cause this all ends with an exhale. That one's called The Wheel. That's one of my favorite songs from the new record. Sounds dope as fuck. It's got really big harmonies on it. Chad and Wolfie has it's almost like a gospel part. I had a lot of fun making this record, man, and I've been basing my feedback on it off what I see in Uglies Nation, which is like super fans. So our fans, our super fans are super fucking supportive, which is cool. They pretty much dig what we do as long as it's honest and it's done well. And they have all loved it, so that's that's pretty cool. Because I was worried, honestly, because we kind of took a left turn with this record. It wasn't like a reggae record. There's a lot of Americana and folk elements to it, which is music that I personally really like. And I've wanted to make a record like this for a while, but I honestly thought there was going to be a fair amount of negative feedback from people that just expected island time. And I feel like we put in a fair amount of cool, catchy reggae songs. But, the feedback I've been seeing has been mostly about, people really dig the folk stuff, which is cool. I like making music, man. I like making different music. And it keeps me engaged and feeling creative. So I want to keep making weird, different shit, And we'll still always make catchy reggae songs, but we're going to just experiment, And I'm glad you all dig it for the most part. Some days feel like they are a loss before getting out of bed. A shame spiral that devolves into existential dread. And then the guilt that follows at the weakness you possess. To feel like this, to be like this, why am I such a mess? A self-fulfilling prophecy. It doesn't have to be. We don't need to be victims of our biology. When the walls feel like they're closing in, with darkness blankets all, you're not alone, it ain't forever. It's up that you can call. There's nothing wrong with feeling wrong. Can be fixed if you are broken. Some of us need help becoming strong, because we're short on serotonin. Well, the sickness in your brain is a sickness all the same. And if you're fixing for a change, you can fix that nagging pain. Mental health is paramount, but it's not guaranteed. Some of us must work harder, for that wish comes naturally. But the toil of the ascent brings the beauty of the peak. And the poet and the author offer up their worst critique. I'm medically unbalanced, but I am not ashamed. to admit I take a pill to calm down my mind's hurricane. There's nothing wrong with feeling wrong. You can be fixed if you are broken. Some of us need help becoming strong, because you're short on serotonin. Because we're short on serotonin. Because we're short on serotonin. I saw Chris on Facebook said he wants to hear some fast punk shit on the next record. You are in luck, my friend, because that is predominantly the vibe of what's going on the next record. It's like I had like about a year ago. Actually, it was right around a year ago. I had these two collections of songs. I was writing a lot of acoustic stuff, which is what we obviously put out, and then I had all these bangers, and I wanted to work on a collection of songs that had a vibe. Albums are irrelevant nowadays, but I still, I grew up in the '90s, so I still think of things in the terms of albums. So I made a post in Uglies Nation. I was like, look, what do you guys want to hear next? Like, this will decide what we work on. Would you guys rather hear a full band acoustic record, or do you want to hear a record of rippers, like bangers and shit? It was mostly people said they wanted the acoustic shit, so that's what we focused on. Consequently, I have all these songs that I've been working on that are just rippers, like lots of like riff-driven, like skate punk shit. I have, I wrote recently like a few like really catchy reggae songs to have on the record. But we're going back in the studio next week, and it's definitely going to be way more of a rockin' record, So I'm stoked on that. Actually, my mom keeps texting me and messaging or commenting and saying I need to play this new song. I wrote. Obviously, it's a fucking crazy time in the world right now. With, all the protests and shit, man. Like we're in the middle of a revolution, and I feel weird. Distracting from that kind of like with my music and trying to take attention away from that, because I feel really passionate about the cause, and I think it's important. I think we need to focus on that. But that said, this is what I do for a living. This is my job. But like, kind of my way of doing that. I just felt I write about things that I'm passionate about. So like I'm really passionate about the Black Lives Matter movement, and I think it's very important. And I wrote a song about it recently. It's going to be on the new record, and I'm going to play that for y'all real quick. It's very very in its infancy. Like this one's going to be in my head. Like all I have right now are the lyrics, but it's going to end with like some fucking crazy metal Iron Maiden shit. Like it's going to get rockin' as fuck. But I'll play what I got. The working title for this one's Fear. Revolutions don't look pretty. Growing pains felt in the cities. Propaganda has us bickering amongst ourselves. Well, I believe that Black Lives Matter, but I don't think all cops are bastards. There's wolves and sheep in every pasture. Need to weed out the predator, exile the masters. Tensions rising in the streets. Politicians feel the heat. Fair is fair, fair ain't here. Change is free, don't buy the fear. Don't buy the fear. Get up, stand up, it's time to move. Intolerance, intolerated, it's time to prove it. Divide and conquer, they would split up the ranks. Remain resilient, in union there was strength. The media's become pushers of dopamine, so the revolution's televised through live streams. Don't burn down the forest to get rid of the weeds. Invest in communities, plant more seeds. Tensions rising in the streets. Politicians feel the heat. Change is free, don't buy the fear. Don't buy the fear. That's all I got for that one right now, but it's gonna get ripping. I don't have a name for it. I'm just kind of calling it fear right now. I'll probably come up with something more poignant. I don't know. I like writing. I don't like naming shit. I don't like naming shit's just not my thing. But. All right. So back to Total Request Live. What has Dawn got for me? I see Mistaken. My messenger thing won't load, so I'm just gonna do Mistaken while I figure it out. Guys, I switched up my coffee game, and I'm fucking loving it, man. I ran out of beans, or grounds rather. I was always kind of like a blonde guy, like I liked the light roasts. But I was reading about it, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna try a dark roast. I'm gonna get like some like chocolate flavored kind of shit with like chocolate roast, and I'm loving it. I don't know what I was thinking with the rest of my life, but it's just so much more flavor. You guys don't care about this, but I'm just I'm like blown away by how good this dark roast shit is, man. I just started it in the last day or two. I've been drinking blonde coffee for like 15 years or something. I don't know. I like to believe in the kindness of strangers, even though this world is filled with inescapable dangers, where caution is a must. You can't tell who you can trust, so disregard my first remark, despite what we have just discussed. Yo, there's not enough love, a little too much lust. I've done away with the bourgeois, stuck with the upper crust. Human decency is tarnished. Someone get the varnish on me, get rid of these roads. One day soon I will be dead. Not another thought running through my head. And sometimes beauty overtakes me, but then I feel left mistaken. I'm mistaken. Hey, yeah. Look around, all I see is sin. It's tearing me up, consuming me from within. It breeds overwhelming sadness, slipping into madness. Now you wanna hear me, here's my theory, listen to bliss. A little more thought could lead to bliss. Recognize the truth of lies that got more holes than Swiss. I ain't saying I'm exonerated, really not that educated. Don't interrogate me, I'm taking the fifth, because one day soon I will be dead. Not another thought running through my head. And sometimes beauty overtakes me, but then I feel left mistaken. I'm mistaken. Yeah, yeah. One day soon I will be dead. Not another thought running through my head. And sometimes the beauty This next song is for Monica Lynn. It's the 4-year it's the anniversary of losing her husband. I'm so sorry for your loss. I can't even imagine what that's like. I wrote this song for my wife when we got married. My wife's Greek, and we got married in a Greek church where you don't say vows. You just walk up, do some circles, and they marry you. So obviously I'm a songwriter and a lyricist. I like putting my thoughts out into words. So instead of writing vows, I wrote her this song, which I played for the first time at our reception. She didn't know what was happening, and she ugly cried, which was my whole goal. If you're not familiar with ugly crying, it's when somebody does, girls have that cute cry that you see in like The Notebook, where it's like you look very tender and affected and just, it's a cute look. And then there's the ugly cry where you're just sobbing and you look like a fucking mess. So the ugly cry was the reaction I was hoping to elicit, and I did. So. I haven't played this in a while, so if I fuck it up, I'm sorry. I can't promise that I'll be perfect, or even that I'll try. Fancy possessions, they aren't a thing I can provide. But if you think that you can look past all the things that I can't give, I can promise you the following. As long as we both live, I will always start your fires, and I will always warm your bed. And when you wanna sleep late, I'll make sure the dog is fed. I will always do the dishes, and I will always love your quirks. But most of all, I'll always do the work. Most of all, I will always do the work. I will never be good at cleaning, and I cannot fix your car. And I'll probably spend too much time on the inside of a bar. It won't always be easy, but we will face it as a team. We both have our strengths, and these are mine, it seems. I'll be punctual for both of us, 'cause you'll always be late, and I will always love your smile as much as you love me. Anytime you're scared, I will always dive in first. Most of all, I will always do the work. Most of all, I will always do the work. And I'll always say I'm sorry, even when I know you're wrong. And I will always try to love you like we are living in a song. When happiness is missing, times are at their worst. Oh, that I will always do the worst. Know that I will always do the work. There you go. I keep seeing someone on Instagram ask for Cali Sober, which is hilarious, because that song's not even done. I have like a verse and a chorus. But I feel really strongly about that song. I'm calling my shots with that one. I think that song is going to pop the fuck off when it's recorded. I have good intuition about these kind of things. So fuck it. If you want to hear the half a song that I have, I'll do that for you. I love that expression, man. Cali sober. I feel like that's like the foundation of a good song. You have to have like a really good hook, which is typically like for me, like I like expressions, you know? Like Island Time. When first time I heard that, I knew, I was like, that is fucking great. That is a great expression. I gotta use that in something. So I'll just play what I got. It's like fucking less than 2 minutes. I never been one that's good in moderation. I'm the kind of guy that takes a permanent vacation. Catch the kind of flight that's got a one-way destination. Bags are packed, I ain't coming back. Matter of fact, I'm gone after this song. Yes, I am. You think you know me, I think you're mistaken. I'm the kind of real that all your friends are faking. I'm the first to deal with a fucked up situation. Bought and paid like marmalade, give it one big pull and the band-aid's coming off. Oh yeah. On and off, I'm back and forth, riding wagons for the sport. I'll keep spinning till the wheels fall off. 1 month I'm a barroom closer, next month I'll be Cali sober. Yes, I will, yeah. That's all I got. But I feel good about that song. I want to get a cool feature on that. I'm gonna write one more verse, and then on the bridge, I want to get like, I don't know. I would really like to get Josh from The Movement. I fucking love that dude. He's super talented. But I think, and I know he's sober too, but I think he's totally sober. I think he's fucking like, he doesn't smoke weed at all. So I don't know if that would be weird. Maybe one of the stupid guys though. I don't know. We'll see. Gonna record the song and then start pitching it out and see what people think. All right, back to the requests. Pocket of Ones, huh? I haven't done that one in a minute. Everything I am is like nothing that I planned. It's an unconventional existence. Steadily refuse assistance. Passionate in my persistence. Realized I got all the symptoms of a dreamer who's been left in vain. But I will not complain. I'm living free, no confirmation. Chasing dream with no hesitation. I'll take the risk, it's clearly labeled. There's no fun in living stable. One more year and I'll run the table. On the grind till I am able to look back in retrospect with no hint of regret. I got a pocket of ones, a bottle of Jack. You know I'm headed south and I ain't coming back. Leave a message for me at the tone. I'll see you when I see you, if I make it home, yeah. Hey, yeah. Oh, na 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 na. Hey, yeah, yeah, yeah. Treading water isn't good enough. I can barely keep my head above a quarter century. Already spent in a state of self-inflicted discontent, but I got no remorse, I can't repent. I'll be damned if I don't circumvent shadows that that have been cast by men who walk this path. I got a pocket of ones, a bottle of Jack. You know I'm headed south, I ain't coming back. Leave a message for me at the tone. See you when I see you, if I make it home. Oh. Some of my friends got sober, some died premature. Some wake up every afternoon still drunk from the night before. Some of my friends found faith, some lost the one they had. Some of my friends became fathers, a few became dads. We're all fishing for purpose, but it's catch and release. Beast caged at the circus, thinking we found peace. Today I feel at home on a highway in a 15-passenger van, joking with the boys, we're about to make some noise if things go according to plan. And Marilyn home is a woman who loves me when I'm in my worst. A light in the dark, we're both hitting the mark, living our life like it's been rehearsed. We're all fishing for purpose, but it's catch and release. Be staged at the circus, thinking we found peace. If you're waiting for time, you at best pull up a chair. You're wasting time, find what makes you right. You will never be prepared. We're all fishing for purpose, but it's catch and release. Beast caged at the circus, thinking we found peace. I saw a few people on YouTube asking what the name of that song was. That one's called Catch and Release. It's on my solo name on Spotify, Brandon Hardesty. Also, someone asked why I got sober, and I haven't really, I've posted about it on Facebook and shit, like telling people, like in text, but I've never really like talked about it, I guess. Last December, I got a DUI leaving Rehoboth, Delaware. I was leaving a gig, and I was not drunk, but I'd had a few beers. I was planning on, I had a big show, like we actually had our big sweater party 2 days later in Baltimore, and I was trying to conserve my voice. So I purposely I really made a point, and also like I just don't drink and drive like that. Not to say I never had when I was younger and dumber, but I'm fucking 34, I just don't do that anymore. But either way, I had had a few beers, and I was driving. I got pulled over, the cop immediately was like super aggressive with, not like physically aggressive, but just with the sobriety shit. You know, so I took a field sobriety check. I thought I crushed it, but he wanted me to blow, and I refused. I told him I wasn't going to do it. You know, he told me he was going to take me to jail. I put my hands behind my back. I was like, all right, baby, let's get the show on the road, because I'm not blowing. I know my rights, and I'm just not doing it. So he took me to jail, charged me with DUI, and he got a subpoena for my blood. Took me to a hospital, took my blood. You know, I was legally required to give them my blood. And, you know, the next day I left. 3 months later, I get the results. There was no alcohol in my blood. No alcohol, no drugs. So the reason I'm talking about this publicly now is I had the court case for it on Monday. They had to throw out the case, the DUI, because it was obviously I was not drunk. But I didn't want to talk about it till the criminal shit was actually over, and the criminal shit is over. So I can say that, you know, this is done. All that shit's behind me. I'm suing the shit out of everyone. I'm suing the police station. I'm suing everyone because it's wrongful arrest. But consequently, the reason I quit drinking, even though it was a really shitty feeling, honestly. And alcohol has been in my life for a long time, and it's, you know, I enjoy it. Like, I enjoy drinking a lot, but at the same time, it's like I did everything right in this situation. Like, I was not driving drunk, but I make my whole living driving to bars and playing music, you know, and I can't Uber to do that because I need to bring gear. It's just not practical. Like, I have to be able to drive to do my job. And if something like that can happen to me when I'm being responsible, like, the thing is, like, I didn't blow because I just didn't know. Like, I thought I was fine, but like, I don't trust that shit. And it's just like, I've heard so many stories of that shit, just people getting fucked by blowing. So I just didn't blow because I didn't trust it. But if I had been totally sober, I would have blown and I would have just gone home. So I just thought to myself, it just seems easier to me to not drink, you know, than to potentially fuck my shit up like that. Because, like, you know, if I can't drive to work, I don't know what the fuck I'm going to do, you know. So that's the long and the short of it, you know. I'm not saying I'm never going to drink again, but, like, I promised myself I was going to take the year off. And, you know, I'm 6 months into it. And honestly, I don't know why I would go back because I don't particularly miss it. Like, I mean, it just was what it was, you know. So that's my story. Someone said Mid-Atlantic dub time. I'll do that. That said, I fully intend to continue writing songs about drinking as I get the ideas. Because, I mean, I've had a lifetime of experience with booze. You know what I mean? It's constantly something I'm around, like being in bars and shit. So, like, as I get ideas, like, I'll write the fucking ideas. I feel no shame in doing that, you know. And I don't know. That's where I'm at with it. Whether a cipher or rhythm, I am the sickest one in it. I am the quickest to get it. Bars are timeless and vetted. I ain't the first one to set it, but every verse that I send in is fatal to the beat of song. Y'all are cursed with venom. Go take a bite from the apple. Enjoy the poisonous fruit. The kid is salty like Scrapple, cause I got something to prove. With that Maryland lager, I'm drinking ling-a-ling lager. Your boy is body in verses, and this beat's a cadaver. I ain't a singer or rapper. I ain't the brain or the heart. I'm a story unfinished. I am the sum of the parts, yo. I never knew what it meant to feel alive till I started on my grind back in 2009. Started singing songs as a means to provide. Started writing out rhymes instead of spitting out lies. And then I hopped in the van cause I wanted to thrive. Started rocking bar gigs all over I-95. Blacking out on every stage while I was screaming the mic. It felt right, even if just for the night. They say it's better to burn out than to fade away. So I got faded every day, pursuing an early grave. Then I met my queen, decided to stay. Started our family and started changing my ways. Instead of chasing the bottle, I started chasing summits. Cause now this vagabond, He had to fill the baby's stomach. We're a band, not a brand. Let me help you understand. We stay living in the van while we take it to the fans. Ain't a flash in the pan, we can flash in advance. You could try to tame your demons, but you'll never tame the man. No, you'll never tame the man, yeah. I used to demand acceptance despite the planned obsolescence from all the bands I was standing, and now I'm standing right next to them like a cancer's inevitable consumption of edibles. I refuse to slow down till we're headlining these festivals. I ain't a role model, spent 20 years in the bottle. I was going full throttle, like my actions quite volatile. Then I burned a few bridges while along the way, cause the games I came across I didn't wanna play. There are easier ways for a man to get paid than living out on the road and bleeding out on the stage. It's the labor of love, only religion I got. When I'm singing my songs, it brings me closer to God. Search it lightly if you decide to step into my church, cause ain't no compromise here and I'm making blasphemy hurt. If you ain't down with the uglies, then we ain't down with you either. We're a fresher breath there, toxic to the mouth breathers. They're believers in the end, and I ain't leaving till it's over. I'm a legend when I'm faded, even better when I'm sober. Said I'm a legend when I'm faded, even better when I'm sober. We're a band, not a brand, let me help you understand. We stay living in the van while we take it to the fans. Ain't a flash in the pan, we can cash in advance. You can try to tame your demons, but you'll never tame the man. Yeah. Instagram, it's gonna cut you off in 10 seconds because we've reached the hour point. That was Mid-Atlantic Dub. That's the verse I did on the Collie Buzz rhythm. I need to learn the music to that because I just played Hard Liquor. That's what I always do. Excuse me a second while I upload this onto IGTV. Sup? There we go. Morning came too quick. Sun invades my room. Let them think I'm sick. I'll sleep until noon. I'll find ways to stay. You pack up the barn. Tomorrow is the day where concern belongs. 'Cause I got high hopes and low expectations. I can't motivate myself to find the motivation. Every time I think the course of action is clear, I get distracted in the action of cracking another beer. I got high hopes and low expectations. I can't motivate myself to find the motivation. Every time I think the course of action is clear, I get distracted in the action of cracking another bit, yeah. Bills are piling up. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. Cause anxiety, but I'll stay on the couch and give the day to the TV. 'Cause if given the chance, I'll procrastinate. I'll deal with it sometime, just not sometime today. 'Cause I got high hopes and low expectations. I can't motivate myself to find the motivation. Every time I think the course of action is clear, I get distracted in the action of cracking another beer. I got high hopes and low expectation, I can motivate myself to find the motivation. Every time I think the course of action is clear, I get distracted in the action of cracking another beer. My nature is a darkness that I learn to navigate, but I'll never stop trying to illuminate it. Swallowed by a cave, it happened at an early age, and I never bothered planning an escape. It could always be better, and it sure as hell could be worse. So I crack a grin and I crack a beer and I lace up for another year, 'cause where there's life there'll always be a fight. Da 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 da. I've seen life and I've seen death. I've been east and I've been west. Lived and loved, made stories to tell. I've seen the bottom of the bottle more times than I can follow, and learned that the only thing I believe in is myself. That's good enough for me. If it's good enough for you, because if there is a God above, I know that I will know His love, 'cause I've always lived a life that has been true. Da 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 da. Da 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 da. We all want what we can't have till it's just within our grasp. Then we're surprised at the emptiness to knock aside. I've known fleeting inner peace that comes with the complete release of all the bullshit that I try to keep inside. I don't care about right or wrong, I just care about writing songs. So you can keep your gimmicks, I focus on my lyrics, and I'll see you on the other side. Da 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 da. All right, guys, I'm gonna have to call that a night, man. I'm fucking totally wiped. If I didn't get to your song, I'm sorry. I will do it next Tuesday for sure. We'll like keep track of everybody's shit, and I'll play those first. I just did like right before I did this, I did like an hour stream with Howie from Ballyhoo on Instagram talking about the new record, and just fucking long day. So I'm gonna log off, but I appreciate everybody tuning in. I'm kind of getting back to work. I'm like, they're doing bar gigs around Maryland now, so, and I'm picking up. So I'm not gonna do the weekend stuff anymore. I'm pretty much just gonna do these Tuesday ones, I think. So love you guys. Thank you so much. Check out the new record if you haven't already, and yeah, I will see you in the funny pages.